Like, it look like, you know how like the little postcard pictures? That's what it look like out here. It don't seem like it's real.
It's different up here, man. It's not even affecting him. Not affecting him at all.
Work time, getting his miles up.
5,817 feet above sea level. Back home, 39 feet above sea level. Not even breathing hard.
It's out the way.
We is dogs. We dogs. Yeah. We shouldn't even be on this field, man.
Right. This ain't no dogs on the field.
Whole pit bull right here.
See that? No dogs on the field. I was just on this joint, ripping this track up.
Big dog.
The biggest. He said the biggest, ain't it? Today's sparring day. Everybody get ready to spar.
Wait.
Here we go. Congratulations. He had a baby. Yeah. What number is that for you? What number? How many kids?
I got 4.
That's what's up. Yeah. The regular day. That's it. Him and my brother, you know, they go way back. My brother did 2 training camps with him. Real good friends with my brother, so yeah. I'm in camp move, bro. I don't get no cut, none of that. You know, being in the ring with Canelo, you know, I'm just trying to pick his mind, you know, see what he got. Also getting in shape as well for my own fight.
154 takeover, baby.
Time to eat. You know, it's fun, you know, sparring Canelo. You know, trying to pick his brain. You know, I think he like 70 fights in. Turned pro at 15. So I was picking his brain, having fun, you know, and sharpening my tools, you know, and that's about it, you know. I got
The idea of 3:00, 3 minutes Canelo Alvarez ahead of Canelo's showdown with Xanderas is enough to get the entire boxing world talking. These 3:0, 73 minutes, 7 seconds aren't ordinary gym rounds between average fighters. This is 2 of boxing's elite talents sharing the ring behind closed doors. Reports emerging. 3:153 minutes, 15 seconds from camp have already sparked plenty of speculation, and for good reason. 3:193 minutes, 19 seconds. Music. If Ennis is playing a role in helping Canelo prepare for such a dangerous opponent, then whatever unfolded during those sparring sessions.
You ready? More than this. Yep. Good rounds. Feel good, feel great. Good. Yeah, feel good. Feel great. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Great work. Yeah.
Almost there.
Yeah. Almost time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
I appreciate you coming, you time everything.
Yeah, and I appreciate it too. Yeah.
Thanks.
It's helping me too.
In Jaron boots. For 4:04 minutes, 40 seconds Ennis, there is no ego or rivalry on display, just a shared commitment to learning, discipline, and constant. For 4:74 minutes, 47 seconds improvement. When a pound-for-pound star like Canelo takes the time to work closely with Boots and offer guidance, it says a lot about the level Andis has. For Colin, 564 minutes, 56 seconds reached, and the respect he has earned within the sport.
Should do. You had fun? I guess.
Boots just got finished boxing and training. Did you train today? How many push-ups did you train today? Listen to Canelo. You say?
Hey, buddy, let me tell you something. You want to be a champion? Or just a mediocre boxer? Champion? You want to be a champion or just a mediocre fighter? Champion, right? So you need to fucking train every day. And focus. Eat healthy. Okay? Right.
You need to hear that.
That's what's up.
I'm okay in every sport.
Baseball, soccer.
Yeah, soccer. I'm okay in every sport. I have like a talent.
6:1:06 minutes. 10 seconds and first came together, and it goes far beyond a simple training session. 6:1:46 minutes. 14 seconds according to Canelo. There's been a long-standing connection between their families, adding an extra layer of respect and trust to the relationship. 6:2:26 minutes. 22 seconds he explained that he has always welcomed Heil sparring, especially when it involved a fighter of Boots' caliber. 6:2:86 minutes. 28 seconds. This wasn't a publicity stunt or a random gym encounter. It was a meaningful collaboration between two elite camps. 6:366 minutes. 36 seconds built on years of familiarity, mutual respect, and a shared dedication to the sport of boxing bin.
With Boots Ennis. How did that happen? What happened?
I cannot say much, but he called us and say if he can go and sparring with me and everything. I say, of course, right? A fighter like me, we always want great sparrings because there is the thing, right? And I have history with the family because 14 years ago, his older brother helped me for Sugar Shane Motley and Alfonso Gomez. So it's Derek Ennis. So he helped me. So he was 14 years old at that time, by the way. And it was good, very good. And I'm very grateful with him because he made that time to go and give me a good work.
You be able to share the ring with with Canelo, and like I said, being there with a Hall of Famer, a legend, and you face kind of like the face of boxing. Why not?
All right, so I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
People gonna kill me if I don't. How was the work?
The work was great. The work was great. Like I said, I had a great time. It was having fun. I love being in there with Canelo. It was a great thing.
All right, so there's been like 100 rumors, and it kind of broke the internet. That might have been like your third time this year.
Yeah.
Did you expect this kind of attention from a sparring session?
I already knew it was gonna go crazy. Once we posted the pic, I'm like, yo, this junk gonna go everywhere. We kind of figured it, and it kind of, I guess you could say it made the fight more interesting now, because everybody kind of want to tune in a little bit more to see, what's gonna happen for them.
What's your thoughts on the backlash, though?
I ain't gonna lie, I really don't care. I ain't gonna lie, I went out there not only to help, but I went out there for myself, basically. To start my first 2 weeks off at camp, out in where we was at, and, with the elevation and all that was phenomenal. This was for me. It wasn't for nobody else. I went out there and I got the experience, being in the ring with Canelo, and like I said, we was having fun. I had a great time sparring him, and it was good.
What I love about the fight is Xander is big, young, strong, skillful, and he not afraid. Boots, we know he trying to bring everything to the table, the speed, the power, just the lights. He bringing everything to it. I think it's a great test for Boots because this is a guy who you could say is durable. You can say he's durable because he's never been stopped. I never even seen him go down. You know what I mean? So it's not like we talking about a chump. You know what I mean? He come in to fight. And I think this kid being young, what makes him dangerous, him being young, energetic, and then a big guy. He got real good size to him. Exactly. You know what I mean? Strong guy. And I think that right there enough is going to make it a great fight.
And that's a tough fight, especially for Xander at this point in his career, but it shows his heart and his confidence, that he have in himself. And he's ready to go make history for his country. And he's going to do real well in that fight. I just think, right now, it's a little bit too early for him.
Well, to be honest, I mean, I knew that was something that was going to happen. He was going to touch the belt. And at the beginning, I told him, touch him. This is the closest you're going to get to them. So I don't mind you touching what's mine, because at the end of the day, he's going to stay at home. But then at the end, he just started rubbing. I'm like, all right, bro, like, we're good. Like, you don't have to keep touching him. And he touched him again, so I dropped him. I'm like, all right, this is the last time. What's up? And that's about it.
It's hard to really go against Boots, because on that one with specifically Xander, I feel Xander's still young, Boots is a lot older and has a lot more experience.
Now, a lot of people have to put the pressure. I mean, listen, man, I'm going to tell you the honest truth. It always comes down to that night. You know what I mean? You got to be right that night. My opinion, Xander would have to use his size. You know what I mean? Use your size, impose your will. Box a little bit, but impose your will at times. You know what I mean? Don't let Boots steal the rounds. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who's to say, though? That kid might hit hard enough to get a knockout. We don't know. You know what I mean? And that's why I love the fight.
Absolutely.
We don't know. Because one thing I can say, not to cut you off, when your back is to the wall, man, you do some amazing things. You know what I'm saying? So who knows?
But Zayas is, again, he's the most marketable guy right now in this hemisphere, I think, as far as young guys. Not that Ennis isn't. Again, but that Puerto Rican fan base, if you give them a champion like that with all the marketability that Zayas has, they will blend in very nicely.
Then it's like, who's the man? Who's really the man? You know what I mean? So how we gonna figure that out if nobody's fighting? You know what I'm saying? If you always fighting a guy that we never heard of, or a guy we don't really respect, who's really the man? Who's the guy? You know what I mean? So I think it's perfect timing, because we need to see who's the guy. You know what I mean? It's a lot of talk about everybody being the best. And it's not always the 54-pounders talking like that, but it need to be some understanding. And I think this
kind of like right there with one another. But I feel Virgil a little bit.
Virgil and Boots?
No, Virgil and Xander, because you know how Virgil's been going at it with Xander verbally. Like, they be dissing each other a lot. Like, I don't know if you saw what Xander did earlier this week. It was Virgil's birthday. He was hitting a punching bag. Xander was hitting a punching bag. Had some boots on. And he's like, I would like...
How good Xander really is. So Xander is a good fighter, but I don't know if he's on Boots level yet.
What's the best advice you could give him if
he's
heading into it?
Just keep trying to advance, keep learning your craft, keep studying your craft, keep working on your repertoire, because having a deep repertoire is what it's going to take. You need a guy like Boots, because Boots has a great repertoire.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Roy.
Young guy. Boots is 28, but he's still a young guy. He's in his prime. And, Xander Zayas is 23. And when I look at this matchup initially, the first thing I think about, is it too soon for Xander Zayas? Is it a year too soon? Is it a year and a half too soon? Some would say, but he's still a two-time world champion. That doesn't mean that he's ready for this. I think Xander, and I like Xander a lot. I like him a lot personally. I like his movement. I like how he's carried himself. And I like him. I've seen his growth, calling his fights on ESPN. He's got a lot to like. He's got the range. He's got the height. He's tough. He got a whole country behind him, and he fully embraces trying to be the next great Puerto Rican champion. And he's going to cause some problems for Boots Ennis throughout this fight. But my initial question is this too soon? Or is it the right time? Is it ripe and the right time for Xander Zayas? And for Jaron Boots Ennis, he needed this name. He needed this kind of matchup, because that's been the biggest knock on him. It's like
Zayas is a very good fighter, a complete fighter, a fighter who I think presents next to the most, he probably the second most difficult guy to fight in the weight class, because he's rangy. He can do so many things. He can fight inside. He can fight outside. He's a great body puncher. He's a very, very respected guy, and I think he's very mature for his age. Boots, on the other hand, is looking for that coming out party type fight. So he got to fight somebody at this point. And because he couldn't get A, he went to B. And I like that about Boots, because Boots saying, I want all the smoke. If this one won't take me, I'll go find the next one. And so, since he couldn't make the fight with Ortiz, he made the fight with Xander. This is what you want to see. This is a barn burner, I think. May the best man win, but both of these guys are capable of becoming the biggest threat to Fundora in the weight class, because right now, Fundora is still the king of the weight class.
Xander's the best guy out of everyone that you've fought so far. I mean, obviously you haven't been in the ring with him yet, but are you expecting that at least?
I mean, I can't really say like you said because I haven't been in the ring with him, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? I can go in there in the first round and get him out of there, and we're not able to see nothing from him. So, like, I can't really say, but I think he got out of all the guys at 54, he got a better.
15:19 15 minutes. 19 seconds rising talent to earning a place inside elite level camps like Canelo Alvarez's. 15:24 15 minutes. 24 seconds that alone speaks volumes about the respect he has gained behind the scenes in boxing. This is not routine sparring. 15:30 15 minutes. 30 seconds are a publicity-driven partnership. It is serious preparation involving one of the greatest fighters of this generation. 15:38 15 minutes. 38 seconds the fact that Canelo openly discussed the family connection and the long-standing respect between them only adds another layer to the story. When a 15:45 15 minutes. 45 seconds fighter of Canelo's stature welcomes someone into his training environment. It is never a coincidence. Those opportunities are built on trust, skill. 15:54 15 minutes. 54 seconds and proven ability. That is why so many fans are paying attention. Boots is not simply studying greatness from a distance. He is experiencing 16:03 minutes. 3-second championship level standards firsthand and learning directly from the very best in the sport. At the same time, it raises an even bigger question about 16:11 16 minutes. 11 seconds what this kind of exposure could mean for his future. Are these experiences helping shape Ennis into the next pound-for-pound superstar? Or are fans 16:20 16 minutes. 20 seconds reading too much into what is ultimately just elite-level sparring? From Canelo's perspective, the respect shown here is another reminder of how 16:27 16 minutes. 27 seconds seriously, he approaches every training camp, consistently bringing in high-quality opposition to sharpen his skills and maintain his edge. The 16:35 16 minutes. 35 seconds conversation now extends far beyond a few sparring clips. It has become a discussion about development, legacy, and future greatness. The real debate is 16:44 16 minutes. 44 seconds whether Boots Tennis is quietly being prepared for something special at the highest level of the sport, music, or whether this is simply another respected 16:52 16 minutes. 52-second chapter in boxing's long tradition of elite fighters helping one another prepare. Either way, fans will be watching closely to see what comes next. 17:00 7 minutes in, just how far this connection can help take his career.